Good evening to you all. Today is 21st January 2025, which is our day 8 of this IT Employability Skills Bootcamp for Women 1.0. So, like always, we start by showing our outlines. That is what we are to cover for the entire day. So, today we're going to have a recap on day 7. That is yesterday, which normally should be on the sorry. Sorry. Just go to the end. And also, we are going to talk about week 1 assignment. So, we'll talk about what transpired in week 1, what to expect, and the rest of it. I'll talk about that. Then, today, you are rounding up the Microsoft Word. So, the lecture you're going to hold today is going to be the last lecture we're going to teach you in Microsoft. And believe me, based on what you have learned and based on what you're going to learn today, we are assured that that skill will help you and can help you to walk anywhere. Yeah, it's not the end of the road, but there's true. There are lots of things in it. There are lots of things you can learn if you like. But believe me, what we have taught you and what you're going to learn today to put it together, we believed that is something that we need. And after that, we'll have a question and answer conclusion, and then we call it a day. Okay. So day 7 normally, which I just put a recap on day 7. So day 7 is just full of you're all busy, full of assignments, full of the test and whatever. We're all busy in day 7. So our day 7 is kind of busy. We don't have anything to talk about there. But yeah, I think I'm going to talk about this. Let me talk about your assignment. So you see, this assignment that you have done, I told you right from the beginning, I told you right from the one of this boot camp that if you know you are not serious to, like commit yourself to it, you're not ready for it, please don't even start. I told you I'm not amused by the number of participants. I'm not enticed by, the turnout. Maybe we have 500 people, 300, this and that. Me, I'm not. Because like I told you, I'm experienced in this space. I know how our people are. And I know how our people used to do all these things. People will show you, will come and beg you, I want you to teach me this, I want to this, I want that. You tell them, okay, I'll teach you. One day, 2 days, second day, the next day they will not come. And it happens to me and a lot of people. Where are they? When I started my company, where are they now? They all run away. And that's our people. And I know that's our people. That's why I told you right from the day one, please focus and made up your mind. Right on that day, I told you, if you want to continue with this class, just make the choice. Okay, I'll commit myself to these 40 days to learn this. And even now, ask yourself within just 6 days that you did this, in as much as you are serious, I know your skills must improve. No matter how little, I know that you have some improvements in your skills. No matter how little, you can't tell me that you didn't learn anything. But that's how it works. So if you want to continue, you can continue. Your assignments is going to be like this. After you are, let me tell you this, I warn you on this. Some of you that are here, we remove about 200 plus people. And you also that in the group. In after our week 2 assignment next week, we are removing another set of people. And let me tell you how it's going to be. I tell you it's like a Squid Game. So in every stage is going to be something new for us to remove you. What will happen in that stage? Let me warn you right from today so that what you are going to learn today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, up till Sunday, please focus and learn it and practice it. This assignment that you have done so far, some of you got 18, 19, 20, and we didn't mark your written assignment. Believe me, we'll remove other people maybe by tomorrow because I'm just allowing to give you some grace of time to see the turnout of the people that drop their written assignment. Maybe tomorrow, maybe by 12 a.m., we'll remove the people that didn't drop that written AC assignment. That one is aside. What I want to say is all these marks that you got in your objectives, please divide it by 4. That's what you got. That's your average. divided by 4. Whatever you got divided by 4, that's your marks for objectives. We are going to mark your AC also. We'll mark it. When we mark your AC, what will happen is that at the end of the day, I told you each assignment will not be up to 5. Each assignment will not be up to 5. Each is not going to be up to 5. So if for example you got 20, thank God you are okay, you got 5 already in this. So your essay, whatever marks you got is just extra marks that you have at your own disposal. That one is okay for you. But what you need to understand is that the average we are going to take for all this assignment that you have done, all this one that you have done, the highest you can get is 3 marks. But we'll try and see that, okay, if you are good in objectives, you didn't make it there or something like that, you will not pass that 5 marks. You will remain there. That 5 marks is the highest you can get for this assignment. Next week assignment, you're going to do the next week assignment. Anybody at the end of the next week assignment, when we mark it and you didn't get 8 over 10, that is the total marks of 5 then, 5 now, 5 there. You didn't get 8 over 10, you are out of this bootcamp. We'll remove you. So that's what will happen next week. We'll take the average 80%. If you didn't have 80, that is 8 over 10. We'll remove you next week and we'll continue with the rest of the people. I don't care. I told you, even if it is 2 people, 1, I don't care. We are going to do it that way. Let me tell you one thing. Some of the things that some of you didn't understand. You see, we all have a lot of things to do. I believe there are lots of people I see because we know your qualification. We know that once you saw somebody with this type of qualification, you know that he has something to do. And in as much as someone is at that particular stage, he has something to do. We all have a lot of things to do. So it's just like we want to commit ourselves, we want to help. And we want to help. We want you to understand that, yes, we want to help you, and you're going to commit yourself to accept the help that we want to offer to you. Some of you don't know what, even our time that we are spending to do all this. You don't know the financial commitment we have to do this. Your test, you don't even know how much dollars we pay to create that test for you to do the test. We paid in dollars for us to do that for you. None of you knows that, but some of you will just be like, no, I didn't see the message. I'm not aware of the test until 5 minutes to go. My network is not, you see, all that to me is not an excuse. Because people are in the group. I keep warning you. I keep sending you the reminder. Everything is there. We ask you just go and do this. That's all. You didn't spend anything. We didn't ask you for anything. We just tell you to do something that will help you. And you are trying to tell us other things. There are many people that they have patience. Even if you have patience, in as much as you are not the patient himself or herself, at least how many minutes will it take you to answer that 20 question? For God's sake, how many minutes? Even if you have a patient, you are not the doctor, you are not doing the surgery for him or something like that. You are there sitting there. Okay, he's sleeping. Then you just answer the question, and so there is no way someone can give me such type of excuse. Maybe I have a patient, maybe I didn't see it, maybe this, maybe that. I know people that told me they travel somewhere to get into the cafe and do it there. That was some people that are serious did. So this is how it's going to be. Please make sure you focus on today's class till Sunday so that you will get much marks for you to qualify for the next week. Maybe, like I told you, 80%. So at least if you did get 3, for example, now on this assignment, you get 3. Let's say you get 3. So work hard so that next week you are able to get 5 to make it to make it what did I say, to make it 8 so that you qualify. But in as much as you get anything less than 3 in this week, anything less than 3, next week probably you can be out. Probably next week you can be out. But like I said, this week some will get extra. Maybe next week there will be some questions with extra marks. Maybe that extra mark will elevate you and you will get the 8 and continue. And like I said, we didn't remove people just because we don't want them to learn with us. We didn't remove them because of that. No, people are too much for us to take care of, to look at your assignment, to review them, to mark them. You see, you are about 350 something in the group. 350 something. Tell us, how are we going to start looking at 350 something people assignment? At the end of the day, we got 139 people. Now we are okay with 139. We're going to review the 139. We're going to work out on that. We will do that. All these videos are recorded and are there also in the online, are there also on the YouTube for everybody to go and read. Everybody, but take note, we don't have your time. That's it. That's it. That's what is going on. You don't have our time to do the what we ask you to do. We too, we don't have your time. We don't have your time to mentor you. We don't have your time to answer your question. We don't have your time to listen to you. We don't have your time to review your work. That's what it's all about. But yeah, you can go and learn. You can watch our videos. You can learn on your own. You can do whatever you want to do. It's there. The videos is there. It will be ready for everybody. We want everybody to learn. That's it. But there is no way we can, you know, mentor everybody, listen to anybody, everybody, review everybody's work. We cannot do that. So that's why it's going to be like this. At the end of the day, it's going to be the final class. We're going to do that. We finish with the people that are, serious in that. I'm going to even give you maybe to give you a competition, whether maybe at the end of the day, maybe we'll give the winner a token of it can be 100,000, it can be maybe 50 shared between the runner up or 50-50 or something like that. I'm going to give that because I used to just give that maybe at the end of the boot camps, I'll just give that to maybe the winner so that he can go and buy a laptop or he can add something and buy a laptop for himself. That's all. We are not going to do anything else. What do we want you to learn? That's all why we are doing all this. We want you to learn. Nobody sponsor us, nobody pay us, and nobody ask us to do this. We voluntarily decided to do it. So please, if you are ready, follow all what we ask you to. Just go ahead. We continue till the end of the this thing. I don't have anybody's number apart from people that I knew before the bootcamp. Nobody I knew. I didn't know anybody's name apart from the people that I have their numbers before the bootcamp. So that's how it's going to be. We do all this. We're not going to meet maybe for the rest of our life. We're not going to meet anyway. But we'll do this and we know that we help you, you improve, we improve your skills, and it's going to be like that. Then you continue. So please, I congratulate you for scaling this through this stage, and I wish you continue. And believe me, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. And as much as you follow what I told you right from day one, whatever we did every day, practice it. Whatever we did every day, practice it. That's all. So next week, Monday also you have another assignment and we'll see what you are going to do. And believe me, the assignments are going to be very easier. As you see it, the one is maybe difficult than the other. The one is because now you improved. You saw how you can do it. The skills improved. You see how you can do the assignment, how to attempt the questions, this and that. So next week when you are doing something, eh, believe me, you can just go ahead and do it like that. So I wish you all the best because today's class is going to be taken over by Ahmed also. But tomorrow I'm going to start new class for you. We're going to start Microsoft PowerPoint. Throughout my life, maybe this is the first virtual class that I'm going to have teaching people Microsoft PowerPoint. Tomorrow is the first time I'm teaching people PowerPoint. I never hold that class. So it's always Ahmed that is teaching people PowerPoint. But tomorrow I'm the one to start teaching you how to create this fancy slide that you are seeing, all this and that. So I will take you through how to create that slides and how to create, the infographics, design like that, so that this thing will look awesome and you learn how to do, how to create presentations. That's exactly what we are going to start tomorrow. But please today, focus on what you are going to learn today. Focus on what he's going to teach you because we are rounding up the Microsoft Word. And like I told you, that's not the end road of it. So don't go and brag and start bragging. Okay, I'm done with Microsoft Word, this and that. No, don't brag. Knowledge is just like continue process. So you can't reach the end. So keep learning. But tomorrow, this bootcamp, for the sake of this bootcamp, we are rounding it up to D with the Microsoft. We are rounding it up to D. So tomorrow we'll start the PowerPoint, inshallah. So I wish all the best. Ahmad, are you here? Are you with me so that I'll make you the admin? Is Ahmad here with us? Okay, Ahmed, are you ready? Yeah, I know you can't talk, so I'm just scrolling down to see where he is. Okay, yeah. So let me make you the host. So, yeah, you can continue. You can take over, Ahmed.
I want to start recording. Please, can you all hear me? So, sir, you are still recording? Oh, I should start recording. I want to start recording. Please, can you all hear me? So, sir, you are still recording? Oh, I should start recording. Um, Good evening once again. Um, I believe you can all see my screen. So, I'm going to continue directly from where he stopped. What we are going to cover for today uh includes we are going to talk about how to insert watermark. Then we are going to talk about page breaks, how to insert the page breaks. Then we are going to talk about sections and how to insert section breaks. Then we are going to talk about columns. Then we are going to talk about advanced pagination, that is advanced page number. Then we are also going to talk about footnotes. Then we are going to talk about endnotes. Then we are going to talk about table of contents. Then uh, we are going to have Q&A session. Then we will have conclusion. So yeah, sorry. So Microsoft Word wrap up. Let me stop sharing. Then I will share later. Okay, so let me continue sharing. Let me resume sharing. Okay, please, can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Okay. Today we are going to start talking about watermark. As we said, watermark is like a is like something that will, maybe let's say you have your letterhead, so you want to write something that will differentiate your letterhead with other letterhead. Maybe someone is trying to use your own letterhead. So if you have that watermark, it will indicate that no, yeah, this one is so person's letterhead. Or you will see sometimes when you write a proposal, you will see something here written draft under the main write-up. Something will be there, and there it will be written draft. diagonally, it will be written diagonally. So let's go ahead and just do it so that you understand it more clearly. So now if you want to insert your watermark, let's say you have your write up here or you have your um proposal. Let me say proposal on uh bootcamp training tests. So let's say you are writing a proposal on something, but you want to make it a draft. So the all you have to do is just to come to this watermark. If you entered inside design, that is the menu tab you are going to select. If you enter design, then you come to this watermark. Then you see we already have our samples. We have confidential. We have some another type of confidential like this. We have do not copy like this. So you see once I click on it, you see it just appear somewhere here. So this is what we call watermark. You can use picture as a watermark. You can use write up as a watermark. You can write it. You can use a picture also. Maybe you can use your logo or something like that. You can custom the watermark. Let me custom it. Yeah. So you see, I'll write the text here. I said do not copy. So let me just make it draft like this. So you see, once I click on it, I will just click OK. So you see it's the word draft appear. So anybody that sees this, he knows that yeah, this is just a draft of whatever you are writing. It's not the main copy, it's just a draft. So that's how that's how we do the watermarking. Um for image, let me do for image. I'll remove the watermark, then I'll go ahead and do for image. I'll custom watermark like this. Then I will select picture. Let me see if there is any picture somewhere close. Yeah, you have to pardon with me. My laptop is very slow. Ah, so I will select this from file. Then I will navigate through my file. Maybe I can use logo. Let me just use this logo. Let me use this logo. So you see, now you see I can go ahead and write whatever I want to write on top of this logo. On top of this logo. Had it been its normal logo, maybe had it been its Hammad logo, I couldn't see Hammad logo, but had it been its Hammad logo, you will see it would looks more better because it doesn't have all, it's not that too much dark. Let me see if I can see Hammad logo somewhere close. Yeah, I will use it. I think it will be better. Okay, let me use this. I want to use a PNG logo. Well, let me use this. Let me use this one. So you see, You see, once you see it like this, you know this document belongs to Hammad. And even if you print, let's say you have the letterhead, you printed the letterhead, so nobody can tamper with it. Nobody can tamper with this and get rid of this since the letterhead is already printed. So that is how you put the watermark. You can put the, I told you, you can put the image. You can also put the normal writings. Then the next thing we are going to talk about is page break. We are going to talk about page break. So what is page break and what page break is all about? When we said page break, we mean how you can go directly to the next page after you are done with that particular page. Normally, let's say I have this headings like this, then maybe I started writing something, maybe I just started writing something like this. So I'm done with this page. So instead of me to be pressing enter, 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 enter like this until I reach the next page, you see, I just keep pressing enter, enter until I reach the next page. No, so this is not the proper way of doing it. If you want to just go to the next page after you are done with this, that's what we call page break. So, and if you want to go to the next page, um, you just have to go to this layout. Then you see we have breaks like this. That you click on this page break. So once you click on this page break, you see it will go directly to the next page. Then you go ahead and start maybe writing anything you want to write. I think for this, let's use project as a good example. It will be more easier for us. Let's say you are writing a research, you are writing a research, or you have a paper that you want to present. So you write your project topic, maybe let's say um, let me say design and code. So you wrote your topic like this. So now you are moving to the next page. You are moving to the next page to write maybe dedication and what have you. So the only thing you are going to do is just to come to this design, sorry, layout. Yeah, just after you come to the layout, then you just click on this breaks, then you click on page. Once you click on page, it will just go directly to the next page and allow you to write what you want to write. Let's say we are going to write dedication. Okay, dedication. So after I wrote the dedication, maybe um this project is dedicated like this. So normally dedication is not that long, and after you are done with dedication, you want to move to the next page, not that particular page. So instead of you to keep pressing enter, enter, all you have to do is just go to the layouts, then you click on this break, then you click on page. Once you click on page, you have broken your page, you move to the next page. So that's how you can go ahead and keep breaking your page and keep moving to the um, next page. Let me see. There is too much messages in the comment section. I hope it's not a question or something. Okay. So the next thing after page break is section break. So please understand this section break very well. Understand this section break very well, because we are going to use it in the future. We will keep using it in the future. Um Section break. So for section break, um it's also moving to the next page, but the difference between the two is that there are some things that if you apply them in this particular section, they are not applicable in another section. For instance, now, let's say I want this page, I want this section to be landscape, but I don't want the other section to be landscape. Let me just click on the section. So if you want to move to the next section, or let's say since these are preliminary pages, let me write the another preliminary pages, let's say acknowledgement, like this. Then I will move to the next page, layout, then I'll click on page, then um let's say abstract. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, abstracts. Then let me go to the next page. Then so let's say from this abstract, I'm starting my chapter one. I'm starting my chapter one immediately after this abstract. So you see, now it's like we are dividing the pages into, we are dividing the whole project into two different sections. The first section is preliminaries. The first section is preliminaries. Then the second section is the body of the project, which started from chapter 1 to 5 and then references. So now, after having done with this abstract, then you just click on this. If you want to create another section, if you want to create another section, you just go ahead and click on this breaks. You see, you click on this break, then you click on next. So you see, once we click on next page, you have break your, what do you call it? You have broken your document into two different sections. This is the first section. Now this is our new section. This is our new section. So let's say our new section starts with chapter 1, like this. It started with chapter 1. Um, so you see, whatever I applied here, is not applicable here. Maybe you want this section to be landscape, or you want it to carry this, or you want it to carry that. So whatever you applied here is not applicable here. Let's put this at the back of your let's put this at the back of our mind. Um, the next thing we are going to talk about is advanced pagination. So you will see the practical application of this in the advanced pagination. If we said advanced pagination, we mean inserting the page number. But you know, in project, we have two different page numbers. Some places we use Roman numbers, and the other places, or the other, in the first section, we use Roman numbers, which is preliminary page, while the other section we use normal numbers, which is the normal body of the project. So now let's see how it goes. Um, so I want this page to start with Roman number, Roman figure 1, Roman figure 1. So now I will just come to insert, then I will just come to insert. Sorry, I don't know what is wrong with my. So I'll click on insert. Then I will come to this page number. Then maybe I will select the page number I want it to be at the bottom. But before then, I will have to format it. I want to format the page number. Then I will select preliminary. Sorry, I will select the Roman numbers. So you see, I have selected the Roman numbers. Then you see this one is saying continue from previous section. We should continue from previous check section. But no, we don't want to continue from previous section. We want to start at 1. So I will just click on it like this. So now you see we'll having our Roman numbers if we inserted them. Let's insert the page number and see how it goes. I want it to be at the bottom. So once I click on it, let me click on it somewhere here. So you see my page numbers. You see my page numbers. Let me close the footers. So you see my page numbers are Roman numbers. Roman figure 2, Roman figure 3, Roman figure 4 continuously. So now you see this one. It continues Roman figure. Sorry, this one, but it's not in Roman figure. It's not in Roman figure. This is to tell you that they are two different sections. They are two different sections. And another thing is that I don't want this Roman figure. I don't want this number to continue from 5. I want it to start at 1 also. I want it to start at 1, not not number 5. So all I will do is just click on insert, then I'll come to format page number again. Then instead of me to press this continue from the previous section, I will just click on start on 1. And you see this one is normal number, not what do you call it? Not a Roman number. So once I click on OK, you see it will start from 1 and continue. If I go to the next page like this, you see it will continue from the next page. You see is page 2. If you continue, it will give you page 3 continuously, depending on how many page you've written. So this is our advanced pagination, where you can have multiple numbers of page number, multiple types of page number. You have this type of page number and the other type of page number, and you want all of them to have what do you call it? To have different types of numbers. So that is for advanced page number and section, and I believe we did justice to both uh, page number and sorry, the section and advanced pagination. Now the next thing is column. The next thing is column. So for column, let's say I have a list of names. Let's say I have a list of names like this. Maybe let me use your names as example. So let me use this one that just want to enter Aisha Mustafa. Let me use her name. Okay, let me be. So let's say I have a list of names. I have Aisha Mustafa like this. I have let me put the bullet point. So I have Adma Ibrahim, Aisha Ado, Aisha Muhammad my engine. Um so these are the list of names. Let's say I have them like this. I have them like this. So now I want the names. Let's say the names are too much. Let me just copy and paste them so that they should be too much. So you see the page is already filled up, but I don't want the page to be filled up. I want the page, since this one will just be waste of what do you call it? Since this other page, oh sorry, other part of the page will just be wasted. Instead of me to just write them this way, I will select it and have it in column. I will select it like this and have it in different columns. I will come to this layouts again. Then I will select columns. Then I will say I want it to be in 2 columns, or I said I want it to be in 3 columns. So you see, I have them now in 3 different columns. This is the first column. After I'm done with the first column, I'll go to the next column. After I'm done with it, I will go to the next one. So you see, this one is more, it's allow us to accommodate much more people than this. Because if one page can accommodate, let's say 30 people, so this one, in one page, you can accommodate 90 people. You can accommodate 3 times what the first format will accommodate. So this is how we insert columns and manage our page in it. So the next thing after the column is in our slide. What is the next after the column? Yeah, we have footnotes and endnotes. We have footnotes and endnotes. So let's see how it goes. Footnotes, yeah. So these footnotes, they are in the reference. So you see, we have footnotes and endnotes. So for these footnotes, let's say you have, uh let me write something much, let me write something very much. I'll have to pin this, please let me pin this. Yes, good. um let's say I have this. Yes, so now as you can see, good. So let's say you are explaining something, but you want to what do you call it? You just want to write maybe you want to write a comment or something, but you don't want it to be inside the document. You don't want it to be inside the document. So why that's how the concept of footnote came around. Um, let's say you have something here, but you don't want it to be in the document. So I will say go to reference, then go to insert footnotes. Good. So you see, this is your footnote. Then maybe you will say like this. Then let me add another footnote. Maybe next footnote. Okay, sorry. Yes, this is the footnote. So let me get rid of this and maybe let me say director of programs. like this. So you don't want, maybe you don't want to mention the name of the director of programs. So you can just drop the number like this. Then you see we are saying this is the director of programs. So once you see this one, if it is a footnote, you just go ahead and scroll down downside of the page. At the downside of the page, then you will see what that particular one means. Let me say here I would say maybe director like this. Now um let me go to insert footnotes, the next footnote. Yeah, insert footnote. Then maybe I would say, then I can go ahead and keep writing different, let's say this one also, I want to write somebody's, but I don't want to mention his name, or I don't, maybe I want to give a clear explanation about something or any comment. So I will label it in the write-up, maybe here it will be 3. Once I click on insert footnote, it will just pick the 3, then I will go ahead and give it the name, maybe Aminu Saadu. So this one is not necessarily to be, it shouldn't necessarily be a name. It can be anything. It's just a clarification or clear explanation about something. Um, the next thing after footnote is end notes. The next thing after footnote is end notes. So for the end notes, for the end notes, all the explanation are listed at the end of the section. Maybe you have your section, or at the end of the document, maybe you have your document. So all the what do you call it? All the explanation about the numbers, or about the level and you have done, will be at the end of the document, not at the uh, footer of the page. It will be, you see, this one is at the footer of the page. So for the end note, it will be at the end of the document. Let's say maybe you have wrote something here. Then once we click on end notes, so you know that whatever it is, it will be maybe at the end of the document like this. Then let me go ahead and write another end note again, maybe somewhere here. So I will just say insert end notes. Then I will say maybe like this. Then let me put another end note somewhere here. Then I will say end notes. Then I will say maybe like this. So you see, I have different end notes. I have 3 end notes. I have what do you call it? I have five. Sorry, I have also 3 footnotes. So the main difference between the two is that the first one is at the footer of that particular page, and we use them when we don't need to scroll down to the last page for us to see the definition. So it's all the clarification we want to make. So that's when and where we use the end notes. Sorry, please. So that is when and where we use end note. Sorry, I just received a call. That's why I have to. So that is when we use end notes, sorry, footnotes, when we don't have to scroll, we just want the clarification to be at the footer of the page. So it means in every page you can do your labeling, and then the explanation about the labeling will be at the footer of that particular page. Now, for the end notes, it should be at the end of the document. Or if you divided the document into different sections, then the clarification or the explanation about the what do you call it, about the labeling you have done or about the numbers you have dropped in the document will be at the end of the section or at the end of the document. So the next thing is table of contents. The next thing is table of contents. According to the slides we have, yeah, the next thing is table of contents. So now let's talk about the table of contents. Let's talk about the table of content. But before we talk about the table of contents, no, it doesn't require any data. Let's see. So this one is in the end note and footnote. They are not confusing. Wait, for the end notes, for the end notes, you write what you want to write. You understand, but maybe you don't want to give a clarification about it. You just want to write a sentence or something, as I just gave you example. So after you are done with writing it, what you want to write, then you drop a number. That number is saying this thing that you drop a number on it, it has more clarification. So now the clarification will be at the footer of the page. You drop the number. That is for footnote. The clarification will be at the footer of the page. While for EndNote, the clarification will be at the end of the document. The clarification will be at the end of the document. I gave you an example. Um, Maybe let me give you another example. Let's say I use a difficult word. Um, um, okay. Let's say here where I was narrating a story, then I say um uh maybe he left his the Duma. For instance, I just gave you example. So this word the Duma is maybe is a word from another language, and it's maybe it requires more explanation. So now I will say where is my end notes? Here is my sorry, footnotes. Here is my footnote. So I will use this footnote. You see, hold on, insert footnote. So you see, now I will say a math that people use for careers like this. So you see, I've explained this number I just dropped. Where is the number? So you see, this is the number, number 4. And you see the clarification or the definition of the number appears at this end of the page, at the end of the page. Let me do another one somewhere here, maybe different galleries. So now, let's say I want to explain the word galleries. So you see, maybe a place where uh, all the pictures and graphical. So you see, you are doing a comment to explain maybe some terms that you may think are difficult for normal or layman to understand. So you see, you are doing it immediately after immediately at the end of the page. So that is for footnote. While for endnote, if you write something for endnote, let's say you are going to cite maybe somebody's statement. Let's say this statement. Um, Let me use this statement. Maybe um, our boot camp is like a squid game. You see, this statement was said by someone. So now I will use what do you call it? I will use end note. Let's say I don't want to mention the name in the what do you call it in the document. So I will use this end note once I click on this end note. So you see, I will write the name of the person that I'm citing his statement. So I will write the name of the person that I am citing his statement like this. So you see, once I did it this way, then the explanation about the number that I have dropped in the second one, which is the end note, will be at the end of the document, not at the end of the page. So you see, I did it somewhere here, but the explanation appears at the end of the document. So that is how the end note and the uh, footnotes works. Now the next thing is table of content. Table of content. So let me quickly go back to the. So please, before we treat table of content, there is this. Okay, let me delete everything. Oh, okay, so now let me start with the preliminary pages. Acknowledgement. So yeah, yes. Okay, good. So you see, these are my preliminary pages. These are my preliminary pages. This is the main body. We already know how to differentiate between the two Roman numbers and the normal numbers. So now, let's say I have my document somewhere here. Um, Let me have a random document. Uh, s- Good. So, so you see, this is my chapter one. This is my chapter one. So please, I want you to understand this thing I'm going to do. Because once you are left somewhere here, you may not understand how the concept of the table of content works. Now, for this chapter one, you see this chapter one, chapter two, chapter three, chapter four, they are all heading one. You understand? They are the main headings. They are the main headings. So we call them heading one. Um, now, now, you see this is heading one, then I will right click on it. You see I've already selected this, then I will right click on it. Oh yeah, so let me just click on it like this. So you see once we click on it like this, then you see even the stylings have already automatically changed. Now let's say after like 10 pages, now here I will click on uh chapter 2 like this. Then I'll click on heading 1 also because it's also a heading. Then maybe for this one also, uh let me have more random documents. Though even these ones are okay. Let me just say now this one is my chapter 3. So I will just click on heading 1. So you see all these ones are headings. You understand? They are all headings. Let me uh, uh display them out. If I want to display them out, all I should do is just click on this view. I'll click on this view, then I'll click on this navigation pane. So once I click on the navigation pane, I will see this. So this is navigation pane. Then I can be able to navigate between all the pages. Sorry, all the chapters. This is my chapter 1, sorry, chapter 3. This is my chapter 2. This is my chapter 1. Then for abstract also, it is chapter 1. Sorry, it is heading 1 also. You understand? It is heading 1. Then for this acknowledgement is also heading 1 because it is heading on, it is on, it's not under anything. Then for dedication also, it is heading 1. Then so for this one also, it is heading 1. So these are the headings we have, and it will allow you to navigate wherever you want to navigate. Um, we have subheading under some headings. We have subheading like for chapter 1 now. Maybe let's say we have background of the study somewhere here. This is the background of the study. 1.1, for instance, I would say like this. So this is heading 2. You understand? Because it is heading under what do you call it? It is heading under chapter 1. So it is heading 2. Please, do you see it? It is heading 2. Good. Now let's say we have maybe M and objectives somewhere here. So I will say maybe 1.2 is M and objectives like this. Then it is heading 2. It is heading 2. Good. So now um let's see how it goes. Let me ask you this and see if you can understand this. Let's say 1.2.1, we have M, then 1.2.2, we have objectives like this. So now this 1.2.1, is it heading 1 or heading 2 or heading 3? I will be in the comment section. Please, is it heading 1 or heading 2 or heading 3? Okay, heading 3, heading 3, yeah, heading 3. Good, is heading 3. It's heading 3 because it's subheading under heading 2, so it's heading 3. So I will click on heading 3. You see, this one also I'll click on heading 3 because it is subheading under aim and objectives. Now, after clicking heading 3, you see the format of the heading 3 is not user friendly. It's not awesome. It's not the way we want it to be. It shouldn't supposed to be blue. It should be black, and it should be bold, and it should be Times New Roman also. So now how are we going to do it? So if we want to do it, all we have to do is just click on the heading, then you come to this somewhere here and right click, then you click on modify. So after we click on modify, you will find yourself somewhere here. Now, if you want to bold it, you bold it. And if you want to change the color, you come to this place and change the color. Then you click on this and the font styling and make it Times New Roman like this. So you see, we did all what we want. So now you come to this and click on automatically update. Then you click on new document based on this template, new document based on this template. So now, even if you have other documents or other files, even if you have any other thing that is selected as heading 3, the formatting will automatically reflect on it. You see, for now, so far, we have two heading 3. So the formatting will automatically reflect on both of them. And if we have more than 3, all of them, the formattings will reflect uh, on all of them. So this is how you can modify your headings when you are required to do so. Now let's go to chapter 2 and see. Yeah, let me go to chapter 2. Yeah, for chapter 2, I have, let me say, I have 2.1 like this. Then I will say maybe literature review. Uh, I have 2.2, maybe review of related work, maybe continuously. So now these are headings under chapter 2. So what is the name of these headings? Is this heading 1 or heading 2 or heading 3? Yeah, we can have as many heading as possible. Someone that is asking. So heading, this one is heading 2, as I see in the comment section. Anybody that says heading 2 is correct. It's heading 2. Because it's subheading under this. So this one is also heading 2 continuously. So you can go ahead and format the headings, as much headings as you have. Maybe if you have under literature review, you have this, under this, you have that. So as far as it is under this, you can go ahead and have them. So these are this is how you can format the headings, and this is the navigation bar. This is the navigation pane, which will allow you to navigate to any page you want to navigate through. So after having inserted this, after having uh, formatted your headings, you did all these headings up to chapter 3. Maybe let's just touch something in chapter 3. Maybe let me just say 3.1. Um, maybe system analysis. Maybe 3.2 system design. So I will say this one is heading 2 also. This one is also heading 2. Let me select another one. I will say 3.2.1. Um, Maybe I will say method of data collection like this. Those so these are system analysis. Yeah, I think okay. Anyways, we are not doing the real project. I'm just giving you examples. So this one's supposed to be heading 3. So it's heading 3. Okay. This is heading 3. Yes. So this is how you can format your headings. So after having formatted your headings like this, now you go ahead and do your table of content. I think table of content is before the abstracts. So let me just create my table of content somewhere here like this. Then I'll click on it. Then like this. Oh, let me just get rid of it. I just know that this is a table of content. Now, after having created these headers, then I will just go to references. Then I will have this table of content. Then I will select the table of content that I want. So as you can see, this table of contents display only 3 headings, heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. So once you click on OK, so you see it will just show you something like this. You have your contents. Let me change them to table of content. Good. Let me give it a header also. Let's say it is also head 1. Table of content is head 1. So I will just say click on it like this. Now, since I have clicked on it, let me update the table. You see, update the entire table. Then, so you see, I've updated the table now. Even table of contents have it is on, what do you call it? It have it is on page number. So this is how you can generate automatic table of contents, and you have your Roman numbers, you have your numeral numbers continuously up to the last page. So this is how you can create your table of contents, and each and every icon or each and every point here or each and every headings here is linked. So once you click on anyone, it will automatically redirect you to the location, but you have to press control first. Once you hold control, then you click on any of these, it will automatically redirect you to any of the bullet or any of the headings we've selected. Let me just hold to my control, then I'll click on system design. So you see I'm in system design now. So this is how the table of contents work, and this is how you can automatically generate your table of contents. So now I think these are the things we are supposed to cover for tonight. Let's see if we have questions to attend. So headings. You see, this is not a question. Look at it. Sir, are we going to have all the recording? This is not a question. You see, sir, repeat this one. No, the video will be released, so you can go ahead and watch it again if you want to watch it again. So I think there is no question, right? I think there is no question. This footnote, I've explained it to the best I can. So you can go ahead and watch the video if the video is released. I understand it, but my own is not working. How comes? How comes? I don't know. I don't know why it is not working. But maybe you can chat me up and maybe screenshot it or snap it to me. Then you send it to me so that I can see what is the problem. We don't use the design. We don't use the design of in the menu, but I don't think we've used the design. We've used the design in Watermark, but I doubt if you said you don't have the design. I doubt which version of Microsoft are you using? I doubt. I don't know what. Why don't we use insert footnote for page break? Are they relevant? They are not in any way relevant. Footnote is on its own. Oh, now the what do you call it? The clarification on the footnote is automatically, it will be automatically there. It's automatically there. You can't tamper with it. All you can do, you can't change position to it. It's always at the end of the what do you call it? At the end of the page. So you can't tamper with it. Mine don't have heading 3. Yeah, if it doesn't have heading 3, please you select this. Once you select this, you will see you will have multiple headings. You have heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4. Some are up to heading 6, but you see for as of mine, there are 4 headings, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. And you can rename it. I don't want us to go for much in details or much deep because we will confuse those that beginners in it. So about my assignment, I couldn't send PDF. I tried severally. I end up sending Word. No problem. I suggest the class rep to create discussion group for the class if possible. There is discussion group already. I think the class rep posted it when the program commenced. You can ask your colleague to send you the link for the group. These are the ones we feel, well, we think they are important to you for now. We did not cover everything. We didn't say we will cover everything, we do everything. There are a lot of things that we skip because we don't think it is important for now. But if you think it's important, you can go ahead and do. So you can talk about to her about creating the group. Please, anything that has to do with creating group, you can talk to her about it. So please, is there any question? Please, I don't want to be you to be asking me questions about the assignment. We're already done with the assignment. So please, I mean, if I said question, I mean question concerning this to this class. Please, questions concerning to this class. How can you can create what? Headings or what? If you mean headings, these are the headings we have. These are the headings we have. So normally we have if you have your heading, you have your subheading, you have your subheadings, you see, you can click, what do you call it, create a style to have another style if you want to have one. You come to this place, then you create a new style. That's how you create a new style or new headings. For blank page, once we click on backspace, it will be deleted. Sometimes the reason why it's not deleting if you click on backspace, maybe there are some, you have keep pressing enter, enter, enter. So you have to press delete, delete, delete for you to get rid of all those interns that you have career, you have all those unwanted enters that will keep praising. So I think there is no any other question. I think there is no any other question. Yeah, I think there is no any. Can I delete the page? Yeah. So at this we have come to the end of today's class. Congratulations to all those that make it up to this level, and please, you have to tighten your belt. We are realistic. We mean what we said. I don't have to say much about it. Our boss already talked about it. So congratulations for those that make it up to this level. And I urge you, I advise you to tighten your belt and keep moving uh, up to the last stage of this boot camp. Thank you very much for listening and have a wonderful night.